Here, the long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocky. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Keeping it on the ground here. Throws a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Warner. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. To dart to the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's 13-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. QB decides to keep it here. Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Fights off a defender. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To throw, it's Van Buren. Quick throw to the left. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. To screen pass complete to the running back. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Warner. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Ducks are in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, in order to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Ending off on the draw play. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 9 on to kick it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and the defense wraps him up.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run it from the gun. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Van Buren. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st down, it's play action. There's contact on the throw. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Dropping back, it's Warner. Catch made on the out route. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Warner. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Important second down play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. He's got room to run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking to throw. It's Warner. He's running out of time here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Receiver in motion now. They'll run the option. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one. Crucial
3rd down play coming up after that run. with the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Warner. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Oregon.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Gain of 2. And that's good enough for 1st down.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Hand it off. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Caught quickly. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. Just passing in out of sync.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 31 sets a kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Warner. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the return will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Van Buren. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's in there. The two-point conversion makes this a one-score game. The lead just 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the single back takes the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's caught. It's Jordan. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. On the ground, it's Davison. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Warner. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the run, it's Davison. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 8 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. And the pass is incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Game 7. Offense facing 4th down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And they start the drive with an end-around play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense, 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here comes a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back gets the football. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear at the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Dropping back. It's Warner. Looking for his back. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And the runner takes off to his right. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Warner. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The shotgun running play call. They'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
So backed up, that big play gives them a 1st down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle number 35, good enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Tries to get it to the running back. And the trick play doesn't fool him on 3rd down. 4th down now.
4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Just gets it away, taking a shot. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he stopped short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a two-point lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Grinding away with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Handoff to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And here's the handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throws to the tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for some space. It's Davison.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he get there on the ground? He finds some space.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.